inside of you. Let's do greatness with love. Unleash it in the greatness of His love. Transformation that you can have, coming from God above. Welcome to the greatness hub. Welcome to the greatness hub.
Takot, depresyon at pangamba ay pilit na tinatago sa ating sarili. Kaibigan, ang buhay ay hindi isang daan na tinakdang hirap at pasakit. Ito ay isang daan na nagbibigay sa atin ng maraming pagkakataon na para matagumpayan ng anumang suliranin sa ating buhay. You don't need to say then that you are under treatment, na you're not something to cure something in yourself, no, but to survive. Every hour and seconds dapat you need to think how to do to survive. If you feel anxious, if you feel this sadness or supreme sadness towards to depression, yun, kailan talaga magkaroon ng depression dun eh.
Yung pinagdadaanan mo, no? Marami na rin dumaan dyan, pero nagtagumpay sila. Bakit? Dahil hindi sila pinabayaan ng Panginoon. When we go through depression or any other hard time in life, we need God to be near us and help us. But sometimes it seems like He's not there when we go through the hardest things. It's hard to find comfort in the midst of depression. Lagi lang natin tandaan yung promise niya.
Join me to my program, Your Friend Online, Don't Be Sad, every Sunday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Only here at the Greatness Hub online channel. This is your host, Coach Jericho Ibanez, the cool coach of the soul. Ayun. It's a great day and a blessed Sunday. Ayan. Isa na naman pong mapagpalayang at mapagpalang araw po ng linggo. Yes, today is June 30, 2021. Ayun. At speaking of mapagpalaya, no? Yes, I would like to say I'm very happy na we are celebrating the 123rd Philippines Independence Day. Yan. So may kinalaman itong ating may connection itong ating topic ngayon, that yesterday is the Philippines Independence Day. Yan. So bago tayo magsimula, yes, I would like to thank everyone na sa inyo pagpapanood po ngayong oras po ito. Yes, this is your host, Coach Jericho Ibanez, or known as the cool coach of the soul. There. And welcome po sa Your Friend Online, Don't Be Sad, mula po sa The Greatness Hub online channel. Yan, alam niyo po guys, very special po ang ating programa pong ito, no? Kasi not only from the Philippines, no, straight to the UK tayo. Yan. So kung mukhang maano tayo ngayon, nosebleed tayo. Well, anyway, I will be also my only body here na makasama tayo kasi this person, she's an HR practitioner. At the same time, maybe she's asking for an assistance or help kung paano, how to manage stress or to have a self-help technique, kung tawagin natin ganon. So, yes, from the word freedom, liberty, independence. So, our topic is related for that one is known as the how to be free stress. Yeah, free for stress through the self-help technique. Yan. Ayun. So, wala na po paligoy-ligoy pa. Sino kaya ating magiging ngayon, no? Makaka-online body po sa oras pong ito. Yan, check lang po natin to.
My online body! My online body!
Okay. So, pasok ka na po, Miss Marisa Dayag. Yan.
Hello,
Ayun.
good afternoon po sa inyo lahat. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever, kung sino po yung mga nanonood. Hello po sa inyo lahat. This is Marisa Dayag here.
Akala ko babanggit ka ng ibang tagline mo. Sa ibang
Oo.
channel pala
Hindi
yun.
pwede.
Well, anyway, Maris, thank you so much sa your time na you join us with us today for a very interesting topic, no. And can you introduce yourself so that our audience know you, what is your profession, and why you are here right now as my online buddy to be with us?
Okay, my name is Marisa Dayag. I am a mother of 3. Well, of course, I'm an HR head. And then, of course, I'm into sales and marketing way back. So I'm just here just to have we have a great topic tonight. Definitely, guys, we have a great topic tonight. While in the midst of this pandemic, I think we are all encountering what this topic is all about. So we will be enlightened today about this topic today. So this is very, very important, guys. So please do watch until the end. This is very, very informative.
Yes, thank you so much, Maris. Yes, to our followers and our televiewers right now are listening to our show, your friend online. If you have comments, or reaction, or suggestions, or any questions, that was more than the question. Just put your question in our chat box here, then so that we could put on the screen, para din sa mga gusto mag-questions. Yan. Okay. Alam mo, partner, our topic for today is very interesting, no? So about NLP or EFT and TFT, no? So this person she will going to help us how we could cope up with stress, or how we could have a stress management, or to have a self-help technique. Even I could also practice this one using NLP, self-hypnosis, when I was in, like having stress, I couldn't focus. It could help me a lot to relieve stress, and give me a lot how to achieve my goals in life. Yeah, that's the power of NLP and EFT. But because we have only short of time, and maybe this is only for an introduction, that this person could help us. Okay?
All right.
Are you ready now, Maris? And if you have any questions or clarification about this topic, I know that you don't have a little idea about this one. And as an HR, because there's a very stressful job, especially dealing with employee engagement. So maybe this could be helpful for us, how we could help us this one. Oh, we have one of our followers. He's also one of the hosts of the Greatness Online channel. Hi, Dr. Biani Almacen. Stay put and stay on tune. Okay, stay with us. Okay, so who will be our special guest for the hope segment, or helping our people, to empower. That's hope is on the way. Yan. So yes, I will introduce now her bio. Okay, here we go. So our special guest for this afternoon, and it's our pleasure, and behalf of the Getting Sub and your online, your friend online. So it's our honor to have you here. So our special guest she is a certified partner. She is a certified hypnotherapist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very interesting, profession, yeah. Registered with the Complementary Therapist Accredited Association, or known as CTAA, which is we have also the same accreditation in CBT and EFT as well. Also a certified NLP or Neuro Linguistic Programming Practitioner, CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, EFT tapping, and she was also a certified life coach. So she deal with various clients from all over the world, different countries, with any issues, no, to rejuvenate their lives. So I was also curious this one that she is more on also focused on helping a female or woman who are going through infertility. So maybe she could explain this later on what is all about this one, and using the, you know what, this very also interesting for her. She's also integrating the techniques of hypnotherapy, NLP, EFT, and CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy. Just very very interesting. When it's a, you know what, it is a very ultimate powerhouse healing modalities in one person or one patient
Yeah,
only.
how you define as three in one.
Yes, more than. If I will
More
be the
than
client,
three in one.
if it will be the patient or the client itself, maybe up one in 1 hour or two sessions for that day. For her, maybe I will go outside on her office. I could easily say I am cured, or I will be healed because of this ultimate combination of these healing modalities. That's the power of alternative natural healing modalities. And that's why
Oh,
also one of our advocacy here that we could use this very natural way. And she is an intuitive empath and a truth seeker. So more later, she will introduce herself, and she will we will know better about her, the services she could have, how we could follow her on her Facebook. Maybe she could uh,
yeah.
say that to us on online. Okay, so special guest for the hope is on the way.
Hope is on the way. Helping people to empower.
There you go. So
Yeah.
without no
Okay.
further ado, please welcome and give her a round of applause to Miss Saida Rida Fatima. Join us now.
Hello, Miss Nikita.
Good afternoon, everyone in the Philippines, and a very early good morning, everyone in the UK, and hello to everyone else wherever you are in the world. And thank you, Mr. Jericho, for this beautiful introduction. I'm humbled, and you've absolutely explained everything about who I am. So basically, well, I believe in the power of collective consciousness, and my mission is to equip individuals with techniques that can make them the best versions of themselves so that they can then collectively create a better world. So, without further ado, let's dive into learning about ways we can overcome stress and anxiety, especially during these difficult times we are all going through. So we are going to discuss briefly on what neuro-linguistic programming (NLP) and emotional freedom technique (EFT) is, and how these techniques can help us in overcoming stress and anxiety. So, a brief discussion for NLP. Basically, neuro-linguistic programming is a study of subjective experience. Essentially, it is how we experience the world through our senses. Neuro refers to our nervous system, the mind, through which we gather and process information received through our five senses. So, the five senses being the sight, that is visual, the hearing, that is auditory, the touch, that is kinesthetic, and the smell, olfactory, the taste, that is gustatory. So, it is through these senses that we represent the world to ourselves. So, we never actually experience the raw reality. And this is really interesting to know that whatever we perceive as reality is basically all through these five senses. And if we change the modalities for these five senses in our minds, then the entire event, the perception of an entire event can completely change. And that will help us heal from traumas, and so much more. So this is powerful stuff. So moving on to linguistic. Linguistic refers to language and other non-verbal systems. Linguistics filter and alter our internal representations so they are coded, ordered, and given meaning. So there are only 6 things that we can do inside our minds. We can recall or create pictures, sounds, feelings, tastes, and smells. And also the words, that is the self-talk, which is called auditory digital in the NLP language. So in other words, NLP is how to use the mind's own language to change our internal sensory-based representations to consistently achieve our specific and desired outcomes. So there are various modalities and submodalities in the study of NLP that require days to go through and really understand, but I will briefly describe the one today that you can easily perform on yourself. And I will then demonstrate the combined power of NLP, EFT, and hypnosis at the end of my talk. And that is going to be really beneficial. So stick around till the end for it. Okay, so the technique of NLP that I'm going to discuss today is future pacing to reduce your stress and anxiety. You see, a lot of stress and anxiety is caused by bad planning. The thing about being anxious or worried about something in the future is that it hasn't happened yet. So the challenge is that we often continually replay what goes on in our heads in the form of a very short movie. And by very short, I mean that we finish with the challenge and a problem rather than continuing the movie until we're happily carrying out the first steps of a solution. This is again a very powerful information or sentence that we keep on continually repeating a situation in our mind that is future paced, and we keep on thinking about the problem that we can face in that situation instead of going to the very end where we have successfully solved that problem. So when we focus on the first bit only, what that does is it creates anxiety, it creates panic in us. So to overcome that, think of a situation that we imagine will stress us. So right now, if you can think about any situation that stresses you, and then continue with the movie in your heads until you've passed the challenge and found out at least 1 to 3 positive actions that you can take to improve that situation. Imagine this in the future and imagine it in rich detail, that it is all over and things have turned out to be just fine. Do this as richly as you can. Imagine what you see, hear, feel, and think. Imagine the words that you will say to yourself and others and what they will say to you. Really just be there and imagine the entire sequence of that event, and then just think back over the event that you were worried about and see how it feels now that it is over and everything has turned out for the best. Congratulate yourself on getting through it and a job well done. Simply remember that within any challenge, however bad it may appear, there are the seeds of future success and fulfillment. So this really helps us to future pace and play the movie in our mind before actually that event happens. And this makes us come to terms with the solutions instead of only the problems, and makes us really realize that there's nothing to be anxious and worried about. So I understand that not all anxiety is occurs due to future problems or future events that have to happen. Some anxiety just simply springs up out of nowhere, and that is mostly due to the past traumatic events. So there's also another quick technique that can help with that kind of anxiety. So I want you to close your eyes And I want you to scan your body on the inside from the top of your head down to the tip of your toes and notice all sensations inside of your body. Imagine a bright ping pong ball sized light that metaphorically represents calm, and shift your awareness to your ankles where the ball of calmness is. Move it to your belly button now, and then to your solar plexus, and then the chest, throat, behind the eyebrows, about a hand's length above the head. Make the ball now slightly larger like a tennis ball, and it is now even more calm. So now hit the same spots on the way down your head, then behind the eyebrows, the throat, the chest, the solar plexus, and then down the belly button and all the way down to your ankle. Now make it even larger. The ball of calmness is now even larger, and move it all the way back up until you realize that their anxiety has completely gone and you're feeling a lot more calmer than before. So this technique will just equip you to overcome the anxiety and stress quickly and wherever you are. And this might seem like not that beneficial when you're theoretically looking at it, but when you start practicing it in your daily life, it is immensely beneficial. It does help to overcome that anxiety that you quickly just want faded away. So there are numerous other techniques that are lengthy and go deep and can only be performed by a trained therapist, but they have the power to completely transform our lives. There's this EMDR, this fast phobia cure, the anchoring, and a lot many more techniques. So obviously we're not focusing on everything. I wanted you to be acquainted with the technique that you can easily follow. This was about NLP, and if anyone has any questions for it, feel free to ask, and then we'll move on to the emotional freedom technique. Thank you.
What about your partner? Do you have a question about NLP?
Yes, I do have a
You
question.
have a question, I
Yes.
see.
I'm sorry. Can you hear
Sure,
me?
go ahead. Yeah, sure, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
All right. You've been saying a while ago that it relates to the five sensors, right?
Yeah.
In the technique, in the technique in the exercise, would that be also connected with the meditation that you're doing? For example, if you're meditating in the morning, so you will be up and running for the whole day, would that be very, very related to that for the meditation? Can you call that also as a meditation?
Yes, definitely. Meditation and hypnosis, they are part of the treatment plans to basically reframe whatever our mind is perceiving and how it is perceiving. So if we had a very hectic day, for example, and we meditate after that, we are training our mind to be calm. We are training our mind to really let in everything, soak in everything that happened in our day. And then all those senses, they are tweaked in our mind after we meditate. While we meditate, the senses that, for example, we had a fight in the morning, and by night when we are meditating and we change the modalities of those senses, for example, when we were fighting, the noise, the voice of the other person was loud in our head, and that was making us convinced that that was really a fight. And but when we are meditating and really listening to our body and calming all our senses down, that voice is just turned a notch down. And because of that, we no longer perceive that fight as that overpowering. And so this is how it basically just changes our view of our own reality that we have just experienced in the morning. So yes, meditation is really helpful. Thank you.
All right. Just
Wow.
one more question though. Sorry.
Sure,
I
definitely.
Okay. See the would that be a breathing? Because I've read about it and I've seen it. Is the breathing really helps in meditation well, we're early in the morning and when you're in stress, the breathing is like it will help us a lot. Am I correct? The
Yes,
breathing.
yes, I understand. Yeah. So meditation is basically focusing on your breathing because you want to tell your body and the universe that you are present. You are currently present and you are aware of where you are and your senses and everything around you. So to attain that, you need to obviously slow down your breathing and just focus on it. So even 3 breaths that you focus on, like 1, 2, 3 deep breaths, and you're really focusing on them, actually rewires your entire brain and your chemistry of the brain because you are present right there. You are concentrating on your emotions, on your body, and that makes a lot of difference. And that is magical, really. So yeah, it is focused on breathing, and while breathing you eventually fall deeper and deeper into the meditation because you keep feeling more relaxed as you breathe deeper. uh, Otherwise we are subconsciously breathing. I don't think there is ever a time in the day when we notice or realize or accept that we just took a breath. It is a subconscious process, and we don't realize that. Whereas we, as humans, are made for this. We are made to just take some time out and reflect back on the present moment and really ground here in the present moment. So breathing and focusing on your breathing and meditating is really important. So yes, it's a good question, and thank you for asking.
Thank you. That's it. Coach Jericho?
Wow, that's
You
amazing.
learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I have already have an idea about NLP and EFT. That's why I'm not already curious about it. But the thing is that in an NLP there is a what we call the VAK, is just correct, the visual, kinesthetic, and the audio. That it will help you a lot, especially when you're going to do a some anchoring, or some putting your subconscious mind to achieving your goal. So that's the most important thing. Also, there's also power suggestion there, in a NLP. Yeah, maybe
Okay.
that's my takeaways for the NLP. It's very powerful tool as well. So
Okay.
maybe you could go forward for the EFT.
Yes, yes, you are right. NLP is not only past focused, it is focused on the future more so. So you can rewire your brain to achieve all your goals just by changing those submodalities and modalities in your brain. So yes, it is powerful stuff. Okay, so we can now move on to the EFT, the emotional freedom technique, which is an alternative treatment for physical pain and emotional distress. It is also referred to as tapping or psychological acupressure. It is believed that tapping the body can create a balance in your energy system and it can treat pain. According to its developer, Gary Craig, a disruption in energy is the cause of all negative emotions and pain. So, EFT tapping has been used to treat people with anxiety and people with post traumatic stress disorder, and also to achieve the desired future goals. And how does it work? Similar to acupuncture, EFT focuses on the meridian points in our body, or energy hotspots, as we call them, to restore the balance to your body's energy. It is believed that restoring this energy balance can relieve symptoms that a negative experience or emotion may have caused. So, based on Chinese medicine, meridian points are thought of as areas of body from where energy flows through. These pathways help balance energy flow to maintain your health, and any imbalance can influence disease or sickness. So, while acupuncture uses needles to apply pressure to these energy points, EFT uses fingertip tapping to apply that pressure. And stimulating the meridian points through EFT tapping can reduce the stress or negative emotion you feel from your issue, ultimately restoring balance to your disrupted energy. So traditionally, therapists tap on their clients during an in-person session instead of having the client tap on themselves. But nowadays, remote tapping is obviously the need of the hour, and it is when the therapist taps on themselves for a client, and the client copies the movement online on video, or the therapist simply just taps on client's behalf, and the client isn't even involved. So both techniques have their own benefits, and they're both very beneficial. Um, so when I focus my intent on helping a client while tapping on myself, I am directing those waves in the quantum field to organize into particles, and they reach across time and space instantly. No matter where the healing takes place, the healing does take place. Intent is the driver. Plus, when the client copies the movement as well, it doubles its effectiveness. And some feedback that I've received for EFT is that even after one session of remote EFT, feelings of incredible freedom and the ability to move forward without feeling the weight of past limiting beliefs, a sense of inner strength and clarity, especially with difficult relationships, and the client knowing their worth and value and feelings of confidence and centeredness. So that is a lot. That is a lot that EFT can achieve. So now I will explain the process briefly so that you can benefit from it by applying it on yourself for any issue that you might have. Uh, for that, we need to first identify the meridian points in our body. For that, I want Sir Jericho, or if you can, and Maris as well, if you can just copy me while I'm doing it, so that anyone else who is on the show from our viewers can similarly copy me, and they can
Alright.
learn and benefit as well. Okay.
Yes, with your indulgence, Miss Seda, I would like also to shout out Coach Acuna. She's also an LP, and she's also watching right now. Yeah, who to our followers and our televiewers out there, you can follow us the demo that will Seda show us today. Okay, go ahead, Seda.
Okay, so we need to identify the meridian points and try to remember them, but when I will demonstrate them, you can simply just see and copy as well. So we start off with the karate chop point, which is just down where the hand is ending, this point here. Yeah, this point here. Yes. And then with our two fingers, we will tap here on this karate chop point. Yes. And the next point is the top of our head, the highest peak at the head, the top of our head. Yes, that is the next point. And then it is the inner corner of the eyebrow. The inner corner of the eyebrow. Yes. And the other point is the outer corner of the eye. Outer corner of the eye. Yes. And then this is under the eye on the bone. You see under the eye, right under the eye, there's a protruding bone. You touch there. Yeah, that's the next point. Okay. And after that, there is under nose. And then under lips. On your collarbone. And then there's under your arm. On the side of the upper ribs, there is a sore spot. When you touch under your arm, on the side of the ribs, you will find a sore spot that pains a little. So that is the meridian point there. Yes, yeah, that's a point where your energy is stored and that needs to be released. So these are the body points, and then we come to the hand. On the hand, the outer corner of your little finger. Outer corner. If you can see, sorry, here, the outer corner. Yes, Maurice, you got it. The outer corner of the little finger, and the outer corner of your ring finger, then outer corner of your middle finger, then outer corner of your index finger, and then the inner corner of your thumb. Inner corner of your thumb. So obviously we are going in sequence here. So this comes to here in the thumb, inside of the thumb. Okay. So these are all the EFT points, and there's one last point that we call the gamma spot, which is used for TFT. Okay, so this point here in your ring finger and your little finger, between there's you run the finger down, and there's a spot here that feels sore. Yes, here. Just see where it feels sore. Maurice, a little bit down. A little, yes. There's a spot here that is sore. So that is the gamma point. That is the gamma spot that we will use in the future after some time when I will demonstrate that. Okay. So now that we know the points, we first figure out the issue. And it is not always easy to narrow down the exact issue or the root cause, which is what the therapist usually does for the client for the best results. But the broader, more general issues can be tapped on yourself, such as to feel happy and relaxed. So that is what we are going to tap on today. So the sentence that we will tap on for this is, even though I felt sad and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself. It is, even though I felt sad and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself. So why I use the felt sad and anxious in the past tense is because according to the law of attraction, when you keep repeating something, you manifest that in your reality. So just to avoid that, not all therapists do that, but I just feel this about it. I don't use the present tense, that even though I am feeling sad and anxious, because I don't want to keep repeating that feeling and keep tapping on that and multiplying that feeling. So instead I say, even though I felt sad and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself. So now that we have the sentence, we say that sentence out loud while we are tapping on our points in a sequence. Okay, and during the tapping we will obviously shorten the sentence because we don't need to repeat it. Our body and our subconscious mind knows what we are doing. We are just trying to acknowledge the issue or the pain that we want to rectify or solve. So we will keep repeating that. Okay, so yes, that is right. Even though I felt sad and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself. So now that you have learned this, let us start tapping on it with the sentence. Okay, so I hope Sir Jericho, if you can copy me. That's all right. Yeah. So let's go through the tapping points while saying this sentence out loud. So you can either repeat after me or you can keep saying alongside. Okay.
Okay, copy.
Okay, start. So, even though I felt sad and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I felt sad and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself. Say it out loud. Okay. Now the inner corner of the eyebrow. Felt sad and anxious.
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 felt sad and anxious,
felt sad and anxious,
felt sad and anxious,
felt sad and anxious,
felt sad and anxious, felt sad and anxious, felt sad and
sad
anxious,
and anxious,
felt sad and anxious, felt sad and anxious, even though I felt sad and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
even though I feel sad and anxious, I completely accept myself.
Okay, so that is how you tap, and you can obviously come up with your own sentence. For example, even though I'm feeling this pain in my back, I completely and deeply accept myself. So you can keep changing the words according to your issue that you're facing. So obviously,
Mm,
not all pain is upfront. Some pain has a deep-rooted issue. So that is what therapists do. They figure out the sentence for you, but again, for the general issues, back pain, arm pain, and any other thing that just to feel happy and confident or just achieve your goal and have a good meeting and stuff like that, you can just tap on that while completely being aligned with your body and accepting that you're feeling this feeling, you're feeling sad and anxious. While doing this, what you're doing is you're telling your body that you are acknowledging the presence of anxiety in your body, and then you're tapping to release that anxiety from those meridian points where it is stuck. Okay. So now that you've learned this, you can practice this on yourself every day to control your anxiety. And I just wanted to briefly equip you with this technique so that you can use it for yourself on a regular basis. But being a hypnotist too, I like to mix hypnosis with NLP and EFT and perform this a bit extensively on my clients for the best results. And I'm going to demonstrate that here for you today. I would
oh,
request all the viewers to simply follow my instructions and make sure to join in the process with me so that you can benefit from it too. And you will not believe the results and the state of happiness it will put you in. So, really, do just join in with me. So, when you're ready, I just want you to close your eyes and then just follow my instructions. Okay. I want you to close your eyes and put a hand on your chest. And then take every breath physically coming out of your heart. Every breath coming in through your heart. And with every breath comes relaxing feelings. Relaxing feelings coming out of your heart while your blood and oxygen flows through your heart in your entire body. With each breath out, you release all the stresses and tensions of your life. And you keep feeling relaxed with every passing breath, relaxing all your muscles and tendons, and you feel better with each breath passing through your heart. And the better you feel, the more relaxed you feel. And the more relaxed you feel, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the more relaxed you feel. And the more relaxed you feel, the better you feel. Now keep your eyes closed. I want you to recall the happiest and most exciting event in your life. Something that makes your heart pump faster even recalling it today. If you can't think of any event, just focus deeply and find any moment, even if a brief moment, that made you genuinely happy. Now look at that event as if it is playing on a screen and you are watching yourself on that screen experiencing that happy moment. Go on, take your time. Now, I want you to associate and be there in the event. I want you to get in there in the screen, looking and experiencing it with your own eyes, just like you did when it happened. Go on, feel what you felt when it happened. Feel every emotion, the joy, the excitement. Notice all the colors around you as if it is an HD TV screen and you are in it and everything around you is so vibrant and bright. Now observe the sounds that were there at that time, but only notice them vaguely. You are fully immersed in the experience, reliving the moment. Take your time. Completely immerse yourself in that experience. Now, briefly open your eyes so that you can copy me while I tap on each point that we identify for 7 times. And this time we will not say the sentence and will only tap silently for 7 times on each point. All right?
All right.
Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I want you to close your eyes again. Just close your eyes. And I want you to move back into that movie that was playing earlier and completely feel every single thing about that event again and again, and feel it and experience it with your own 2 eyes that you did when the event really happened. Amplify every feeling now. Connect with every feeling. Listen to the sounds around you very, very clearly now. Could be birds chirping or a song playing. Anything that was there in that event. Take your time. Fully immerse yourself in that experience. Let that happiness, those shivers of happiness, those goosebumps of happiness, let them roll all over in your body, just like they did when that event actually occurred. Be there. Feel the vibrancy. Feel the colors around you. And everything so, so bright, even brighter than it actually was in that event. And now you're feeling from head to toe all those feelings that you did when that event occurred, your heart racing, all that happiness. It is there. is here with you now. Now I want you to gradually start coming back to consciousness. Open your eyes and focus on anything in front of you. Now we will just quickly, to end the sequence, tap on the gamma spot here that we discovered earlier, and we will just continuously start tapping it, and do not stop until I tell you to. Just keep tapping, and just follow the instructions alongside. Keep tapping, don't stop tapping while also following my instructions, okay? Keep tapping. Now eyes open, close eyes, open eyes, look down left, bring back center, look down right, bring back center, whirl your eyes around in one direction, whirl your eyes around in the other way now. Now hum the happy birthday tone after me. While tapping. Now count aloud from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hum again, happy birthday. Now, just deeply relax. Take a deep breath and relax. How are you feeling now? Do you feel the same energy and happiness that you experience in your happiest moment?
Yes, I did. Especially during the meditative part, the combination of NLP and the EFT. I feel something physically that my eyes are relaxed, just wider, and my chest. I don't know, maybe I felt stressed because due to work, but I feel more focused. That it's like I don't hear any noises on the background. It's amazing. That
Yes,
relax.
it is that happiness of that moment that you bring here today, right now, in your body. So that is wonderful. And Maurice, did you experience that happiness right now? Can you experience any change?
Yes, I feel that my eyes are lightened, like, I don't know, it's just in my
The
mind.
stress has gone. The stress
Yes,
has gone.
you can
Yes.
Yes.
actually feel it in your eyes. When you open your eyes, it's like it's light.
Yes, yes,
No,
because the
yes.
stress has all gone now. You have brought the feelings from your happiest moment to here today. So that has changed your entire body physiology. And that has changed the way you were feeling today inside your mind, subconscious and conscious. So, yes, wonderful. I'm very sure that all our viewers are also vibrating with the same energy of extreme happiness. This
Yes.
is the power of EFT, NLP, and hypnosis. And I have made so many people overcome their issues and adopt desired behaviors through these techniques. And I can help you too. And I focus more on helping than earning and provide heavily discounted services to those who can't afford. So simply go to my Facebook page, Rejuvenating Hypnosis. So if you want to write that down, I will spell it out for you. It's REJUVENATING, rejuvenating, and hypnosis, HYPNOSIS. SIS. So that is my page name. When you go to Facebook, you type this in on the search and you land on my page, you send me a message, and I will do my best to transform your life. And also, I have a free gift for you all. For that, you need to send me the message I help. I help. Send this message to me to receive that gift, and that is a free 30-minute hypnosis recording for overcoming anxiety and feeling joyful every single day. So this hypnosis that I did right now was only for like surface level. So the deep hypnosis that lasts for 30 minutes and you listen to it every single day, you are productive all your day. You are simply flowing and you are full of energy and happy and joyful after listening to that. So if you want that, just simply message I help on my Facebook page and you will get that recording. Okay. And also, if you need my number to WhatsApp me, that is 0044-7480-830-822. So if anyone has any questions about the EFT, you feel free to just ask me.
What about you, Paolo? Do you have any question about the NLP or?
I don't have any questions. It's clearly said. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
Yes.
welcome. So that's good. That means I explained it well.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, yes. Although we have a lot of questions, but we have a lack of time already. Maybe we could they could put their question or comments down below on our chat box. Then maybe you could later on we could address your or all their concerns and their questions. So guys, don't hesitate to approach Saida. Just they she told earlier that she will give a discount, am I right? Or free? A discount for once you type I help. It is also one of our the name of the company I help. That's
Yeah,
great.
that is why that is why I chose that name for the freebie. So yes.
Wow. So if although this live streaming and after this will be recorded in the Facebook page, so uh, so for the other person or our television who could not watch our live show, they could play this one and they could have your number and just type I help, uh, post it on the say the Facebook, then we could give you what discount or free services that she can help us. Okay. So maybe we could any parting words, partner, for before we end our show.
Oh, before anything else, I would like to thank you, Sida. I would like also to thank you, Coach Jericho, for inviting me. It's very informative. It's very helpful. Please do share this episode because it will help you. Really, it will help you a lot. And also, please do like rejuvenating page. And also here on the screen is Miss Eda's contact number. So please do like her Facebook page. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Yes.
for your
Thank you so much,
appreciation.
Ida, for your time and effort, and, despite of your busy days, and
No,
always
thank you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me. It was a wonderful experience, and I hope to be a part of Greatness Hub in the future to facilitate the learnings provided through this platform. And thank you so much, you all, for joining in. Even if I helped
wow,
one person feel better or become more aware about ways one can use to reduce their stress and anxiety, my mission has been accomplished.
wow. Thank you so much for that one, Saida. And no worries. You already millions of Filipino fans. You already know one of the our fans here. Okay. And yeah, it's so grateful also that you have with us and also you have us the techniques that you show us it's very helpful and we are really appreciate about it this one. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching us, Coach, Master Coach Pamela Mendoza, and also Master Coach Acuña. Thank you so much for your time. Namaste. Have a great day. Frida, my partner, thank you so much, Maris. Thank you for your time.
Have a great day, guys.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. God bless. Ayun. At napakaganda nung binigay, no, ng mga demo at information about sa self-help technique. So kung meron po kayong mga reaksyon or suggestion or opinion or anuman, don't hesitate to approach us po, no. At makakatulong po kami sa programa pong ito. Ayan. So stay tuned po at ulit sa sunod nating programa, no, sa next episode sa episode 8 by this inspiring person from this depression, and he's now a cum laude, no. Napakagandang tong school estudyante nito. But before we end up our show, just for commercial only, okay. Yung okay, parang nawala na ako. Ayan, parang nakatulog na ako doon kanina. Well, anyway, ayan, yun, okay. So yes, sa munang ano rin tayo, no, commercial muna dito sa ating yes, thank you for watching Master Coach Rex. Yan, mukhang overtime na tayo. Buti ka tayo makatulog doon. Napakaganda, napaka-relaxing ng ano, no, mga kapatid ko, kaibigan. Yan, ko lang muna ito. So, yan po yung ating topic, no. Yan, free from stress, self-help technique, learn the power of NLP and EFT and TFT by S.A.D, Rida, Fatima from UK. Yeah, thanks so much, Saida, for your time. And yes, at in relation to that, no, meron din tayo kasing ano yan, no, in related to sa ating NLP, meron din tayo kasing course sa iHealth na tinatawag na Certified Achievers Mindset Developer. Mag-enroll din po kayo dito sa course na to. Yan, there's also NLP combination principle here and biblical principle here na not only but to help you to relieve with stress, anxiety, and depress, and also it will also help you how to achieve your goals or mindsetting or focusing on your activities or projects. Yan, no? Sabi nga dito, things that you will learn from the word mind. M stands for mentor and help other people how to have an achiever's mindset. I stands for increase your ability to achieve success by mastering the power of your subconscious mind. And N, never be defeated of emotional pains and limiting beliefs. D, discover the neuroprogramming of achievers, and be able to possess them. So I enrolled this course yesterday. So there's a self-paced and live session. Napakaganda ng programa, napakaganda itong course na to. So what you're waiting for, subscribe to Greatest Hub and enroll also to iHelp Coaching and Business Solution. At you can reach me or text me ahead. Yan. Then don't always forget to watch all the Sunday's Best. No, every Sunday ito yung mga show po ng The Greatest Hub. So after my show, meron pa tayo na wala lang akong logo ni yung OFW ni Coach Pia, and next followed by KBN, no, kay Coach Rex. Yan, kabuhayan natin. And also meron tayong show dyan ni Coach Team. Let's Talk About Love from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evening. And after Coach Team, next Coach Carlos is God's Divine Prescription, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening. Oh, before Coach Team, yan, kay Coach Mary, yan, the Beauty Talks, yan, sa 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening. Yan po, ito yung mga palabas ng every Sunday, yan, napakaganda po. So what you're waiting for, subscribe now sa The Greatness Hub online channel. Yan. Then, what else? So ongoing pa rin po, no? Ongoing pa rin po yung ating mga promo sa iHelp. Yan, on 300 pesos, 450, 720, 900 pesos, 1,000 pesos certification workshop bundle promo. For example, if you're going to avail 300 pesos, you will get 3 courses na. Mamimili ka lang dyan, no? Ayan, may minagat ko sa'yo kanina, meron ka ng certified Achievers Mindset Developer. So kuha ka na lang 2 pang course. Yan, 300 lang yan, self-paced or meron tayong live courses yan. So pili na po kayo dito. At meron din tayong 399, yan, going pa rin po siya, at 12 Management Online Talk. So lahat po ng mga course natin, wala po expiration. Ito pong mga courses ito, meron pong requirements, pero ito pong 12 Management Online Talks, wala po siyang requirements. So ano po siya, just finish the module lang po yan. And makakakuha ka rin ng certificate completion na rin dito sa 12 Management Online Talks. Yan. And if you want to also to be our sponsors or be a subscriber of Greatness Hub, or if you want your business and product services to promote the Greatness Hub website or this channel, ito po yung ating mga subscriptions. So meron tayong $299 for 1 year, meron tayong $1,299 for lifetime sponsorship, and $1,499 with guest ka dyan, guest, saka ipi-play yung mga logos mo, yan. So yeah, meron tayong 99 din. So open pa rin yung franchise natin, yan, kung gusto pong franchise ng iHelp. Okay, so all you have to do is don't hesitate to approach me or reach me out. Here's my number for the Bacoor City. Yan, I'm one of the Mobile City Center directors, managing the franchise of iHelp sa Bacoor's Mobile City Center. That's my number, 0949-745-054. Okay, so once again, don't forget to watch all the shows of The Greatest Hub, and also keep watching us and subscribe. Your online friend, don't be sad. So stay tuned again or watch again on the next episode 8 next Sunday. Okay, so once again, this is your host, Coach Jericho Ibanez, or known as the Cool Coach of the Soul. Thank you so much and have a great day. Namaste. At The Greatest Hub, together, let's discover, develop, and dominate our greatness within. Have a great day. Have a blessed Sunday, everyone.
There's greatness in life. There's greatness inside of you. Let's do greatness with love. Unleash it in the greatness of the greatness of His love, transformation that you can have, coming from God above. Welcome to the greatness hub. Welcome to the greatness hub.